you don't realize how much people decide about you in the first few seconds. Before you even say a word, someone has already formed a feeling about you. Not a thought, a feeling. And that feeling sticks harder than anything you could ever say. Most people spend years trying to be more likable, and they're doing it completely wrong. They focus on what to say, what to wear, how to look. But the real game is happening somewhere much deeper than that. It's happening inside the other person's subconscious, and you have more control over it than you think. There are actual psychological forces that make people drawn to someone almost instantly. And once you understand them, you'll never see social interactions the same way again. Here's what's wild. You've already experienced these tricks being used on you. Someone made you feel instantly comfortable, and you had no idea why. You just thought, I really like this person, and moved on. But there was a reason, and it wasn't random. The psychology behind human connection is more deliberate than most people want to believe. And in the next few minutes, you're going to see exactly how it works. If you want to understand how your mind and other people's minds really work, subscribe to ThoughtCraft right now. Because this channel goes deeper than the surface stuff most people are feeding you. What's coming in this video might genuinely change how you walk into every room. Now let's get into the 10 tricks that make people like you almost immediately. The first one is called mirroring, and it's more powerful than most people realize. When you subtly copy someone's posture or gestures, their brain gets a signal. That signal says, this person is like me. And humans are wired to trust and like people who feel similar to them. You don't have to be obvious about it. Just relax into their energy. If they lean forward, you lean forward a little. If they speak softly, bring your own voice down a notch. Their subconscious picks it up, and suddenly they feel connected to you without knowing why. And this is where it gets really interesting. The second trick is something called the pratfall effect. This one is counterintuitive, and most people completely miss it. When you make a small, harmless mistake and own it, people actually like you more, not less, more. Spilling your coffee and laughing at yourself makes you seem real and human. Perfection is intimidating, and people can't connect with something they can't relate to. A small fumble with confidence behind it makes you 10 times more magnetic. The third trick is using someone's name, but doing it the right way. Dale Carnegie said it 100 years ago, and it's still true today. A person's name is the sweetest sound they will ever hear.
When you use someone's name naturally in conversation, they feel seen. Not in a weird, salesy way, just naturally, once or twice. It tells their brain, this person is paying attention to me specifically, and that feeling is addictive in the best possible way. But here's the part most people don't notice. Trick 4 is about your eyes, and it's one of the most underused tools you have. Genuine eye contact communicates something words simply cannot. It says, you have my full attention right now, and nothing else matters. In a world full of distracted people staring at their phones, this is rare. When you make someone feel truly seen, they will remember you forever. Not because you said something brilliant, because you made them feel important. That's the real secret most people are sleeping on. The fifth trick is called the Ben Franklin effect, and it sounds backwards at first. Ask someone for a small favor, not give them one. Ask for one. When someone does something for you, their brain rationalizes it. Their mind says, I helped this person, so I must like this person. It's a psychological loop that builds warmth toward you almost automatically. Ask someone to recommend a restaurant or help you with something small. You'll feel the shift in how they treat you after that moment. And this is where it gets really interesting. Trick 6 is about listening, but not the way you think. Most people listen to respond, not to understand. But when you listen to truly understand, the other person can feel that difference instantly. You don't interrupt, you don't jump ahead, you stay right there with them. Then you say something back that shows you actually absorbed what they said. That kind of presence is so rare that people almost don't know how to handle it. They just know they feel good around you, and they want more of that feeling. Trick 7 is warmth in your first few seconds of contact. Research shows that a genuine smile activates different muscles than a fake one, and people's brains can detect that difference without any conscious effort. A real smile reaches your eyes. It slightly crinkles the corners. When someone sees that, their nervous system actually relaxes. They feel safe around you before you said a single word. First impressions are set in milliseconds, and your smile is doing most of the work. But here's the part most people don't notice. Trick 8 is called the halo effect, and it works in your favor every time. When you display one strong positive quality, people assume other good things about you. Walk in with confidence, and people assume you're competent, trustworthy, and capable. Dress with just a little more intention, and people treat you with more respect. Your brain is filling in blanks about strangers constantly, and so is everyone else's brain. Give people one strong positive cue and let their mind do the rest. You don't have to be everything. Just be clearly something worth noticing. Trick 9 is one that almost nobody talks about, and it might be the most powerful one. It's called emotional labeling, and it comes from hostage negotiation psychology. When someone is feeling something, you name that feeling out loud. Not to analyze them, just to acknowledge what they're carrying. That sounds really frustrating. Or, it seems like that meant a lot to you. That simple act of naming an emotion makes the other person feel deeply understood. And feeling understood is one of the deepest human needs there is. People will follow and love anyone who truly makes them feel understood. And this is where it gets really interesting. Trick 10 is the way you end every interaction, and most people blow this completely. The last thing you say and do is what people carry with you after you leave. If you end warmly, excitedly, or with genuine enthusiasm, that's the emotional residue they keep. I really enjoyed talking to you. Said with real energy lands differently than you think. The brain tends to remember the ending of experiences more than the middle. Psychologists call this the peak end rule, and it controls more than most people know. A warm, genuine goodbye makes the whole conversation feel better in someone's memory. Even if the middle was awkward, the ending can save the whole thing. So pay attention to how you leave just as much as how you arrive. Now think about the people in your life who you instantly clicked with. Run through what you know about them now and see which of these things they were doing. You'll realize it wasn't luck or chemistry, it was psychology working quietly in the background. The most likable people aren't trying harder, they're operating on a different level. They understand how human beings actually work, not just how they appear on the surface. And that knowledge gives them a quiet, steady kind of power in every room they walk into. Here's the truth that ties all 10 of these together. People don't like you because of what you say, they like you because of how you make them feel. Every single trick on this list comes back to that one truth. Make someone feel seen, understood, safe, and similar to you, and they will be drawn to you. You don't have to be the funniest or the smartest or the most interesting person in the room. You just have to be the most present, the most aware, and the most genuine. That is the psychological edge that most people will never have. But now you do. If this video made you see yourself or other people differently, don't keep this channel to yourself. Subscribe to ThoughtCraft right now and share this with someone who needs to hear it. Drop a comment below and tell me which of these 10 tricks surprised you the most, because your mind is more powerful than you've been told, and this channel is here to prove it.